Have you ever wondered why sometimes it seems like heaven speaks directly to you? That certain signs appear just when you most need an answer? Well, know, Aquarian soul, that nothing happens by chance. If you're listening to this message now, it's because God wants to speak to you. He has prepared 10 sacred messages, full of love and wisdom, especially for your free, sensitive, and dreamy heart. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why Aquarius is one of the signs chosen to bring light, innovation, and hope to the world. But be careful. If you ignore these signs, you may miss the chance to understand the purpose the universe has been trying to show you for so long. So take a deep breath, surrender, and listen with an open heart, because God wants to touch you today. Message 1. The difference you make in the world. God wants you to know, Aquarius, that your unique way of seeing life isn't a mistake, it's your gift. The world needs your unique way of seeing life, your courage to break molds, and your desire to make everything more fair and humane. The problem is that you often feel out of place, as if no one fully understands you. But it's precisely this feeling that reveals your mission: to be a beacon of light amidst the darkness of sameness. In practice, trust your ideas even if they seem crazy to others. What is criticized today will be admired tomorrow. An example? Aquarius is the one who plants the seeds of the future, even without knowing if they will see the results. And the benefit of this is simple yet profound. You fulfill the role the Creator entrusted to you, that of blazing trails where no one had the courage to tread. Message 2. Silence is your strength. Aquarius, God tells you today, learn to be silent. Not every truth needs to be spoken. Not every answer needs to be given. The problem is that your just and rational heart wants to explain everything, wants to show the truth, wants to convince. But there are times when the power lies precisely in remaining silent and letting time act. In practice, when someone hurts you, instead of reacting with words, close your eyes and surrender the situation to the divine. Say mentally, Lord, I trust in your timing. This changes everything because it lifts the weight from your shoulders. And the benefit is enormous. Inner peace returns and you realize that silence, when guided by God, speaks louder than any human argument. Message 3. You were chosen to inspire. God chose you to inspire, not to fit in. Aquarius, your gift lies in seeing beauty where others see chaos. The problem is that you doubt your brilliance when the world doesn't recognize you. But what you need to understand is that your inspiration comes from above, not from the approval of others. In practice, allow yourself to be an example, even if silently. A kind word, a gesture of empathy, an idea that brings hope. All of these are reflections of your divine mission. And the benefit? You become a channel of light. Every time you act with love, God acts through you. Now, before moving on to the next message, I want to ask you for something special. If these words are touching your heart, if you feel that God is truly speaking to you right now, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and write in the comments where you're watching from. This way, I'll know this message reached you. And if you feel it in your heart, become a member and make a donation so this light can continue to spread. Because when you support this mission, you also plant blessings in your own life. Message 4. Your mind is a divine gift. God wants to remind you, Aquarius, that your mind is one of the greatest blessings He has given you. You think differently, feel differently, and see the world in a way few can comprehend. The problem is that sometimes this creative mind becomes a prison. Too many thoughts, too many worries, too many ideas. But God asks you to remain calm. He gave you this gift to build, not to overwhelm. In practice, learn to use your mind as an instrument of light. When a good idea arises, don't dismiss it out of fear or doubt. Write it down, pray about it, and let God guide you to the right moment to act. The benefit of this is powerful. You begin to realize that the Creator works through your intelligence, transforming your imagination into real miracles. Message 5. The love you give comes back multiplied. Aquarius, you have a heart that loves the collective, that wants to see the good in everyone, even if you sometimes forget to take care of yourself. And God wants to tell you, the love you spread is never lost. Even when it seems no one appreciates it, heaven is recording your every gesture. The problem is that, because you are so generous, you are sometimes disappointed by those who don't reciprocate. But that's when God acts silently, multiplying the love you gave in other forms. An unexpected reunion, a new friendship, a dream come true. In practice, keep loving but without expecting anything in return. Understand that the good you do is not an earthly investment. It is a spiritual seed. The benefit of this is profound. You become an inexhaustible source of love, and wherever you go, people feel peace, even without knowing why. Message 6. Changes are not punishments. God knows that Aquarius fears being tied down, but he also gets scared when the world changes too quickly. That's why he wants to tell you something important. The changes that happen in your life aren't punishments, they're readjustments. He moves the pieces of your destiny to align you with your greater purpose. The problem is that when something ends, a cycle, a friendship, a job, you feel like you've lost your footing. But in reality, God is just freeing you from what has already served its purpose. In practice, every time something changes without explanation, tell yourself, I trust that God knows what he's doing. This puts you back in the flow of faith. And the benefit is liberating. You begin to see each change as an act of divine love, not loss. Message 7. Your faith moves the invisible. Aquarius, even though you're so rational, you have a silent, firm faith, much stronger than you imagine. God wants you to understand that this faith is your greatest spiritual weapon. The problem is that, because you want to understand everything logically, you sometimes try to explain even miracles. But faith isn't meant to be explained, it's meant to be lived. In practice, when in doubt, don't try to control it. Pray, trust, and say, Lord, may your plan be fulfilled, not mine. And then let go. Allow God to act his way. The benefit of this is peace of mind. You begin to notice that the invisible moves in your favor when you stop doubting. Faith opens doors that reason can't even see. Message 8. You carry the energy of renewal. Aquarius, God wants you to know that you were born to renew what is old, to transform what seems lifeless. The problem is that sometimes you feel a weariness you don't understand where it comes from. It's because the world weighs down on the shoulders of the one who came to bring change. In practice, when you feel like you can't take it anymore, stop for a moment. Breathe, pray, and say, Lord, renew your breath of life in me. This rekindles your purpose. The benefit of this is powerful. You begin to realize that it's not you who carries the world. It's God who sustains you as you fulfill the mission of igniting new lights. Your gift is to restore what seemed lost. Each time you begin anew, you prove that hope is stronger than fear. Message 9. Harvest time is coming. You've already sown a lot, Aquarius. You've cried, you've fought, you've believed even when no one else saw any sense. And now God tells you, the time of harvest is approaching. The problem is that waiting tires you and you think heaven has forgotten you. But no, he's just preparing the ground. In practice, keep doing good, even if the results don't yet appear. Keep your faith and stop comparing yourself to others. Every soul has its time, and yours is about to blossom. The benefit of this is divine reward. When you least expect it, what seemed distant will come with force, and you will understand why everything had to happen exactly this way. Message 10. You are living proof of God's love. Aquarius, this last message is a reminder from heaven itself. God tells you, I made you different because I needed someone capable of uniting what was separated, of dreaming when everyone else gave up, and of loving without expecting anything in return. The problem is that, because you are so deep, you feel the world's pain as if it were your own. But this is not weakness. It is divine empathy. It is a sign that the Spirit is working within you. In practice, when your heart feels heavy, close your eyes and say, Father, transform this pain into light. And you will see that, little by little, the weight transforms into strength. The benefit of this is immense. You discover that true spirituality is not about running away from pain, but transforming it into love. And your heart, Aquarius, was chosen to be this source. Now, Aquarius, keep in your heart everything you've heard here. Every message that reached you today wasn't a coincidence. It was a calling, a reminder that God is with you, even when the world seems distant. You are his instrument. You are part of the plan, even when you don't understand the path. Allow yourself to live more lightly, trust in divine timing, and be proud of your free and true soul. God made you unique because he knew that only you could spread the light you carry. And if these messages touched your heart, share this video with an Aquarius, someone who also needs to be reminded that they are loved by God. Write in the comments which of these messages spoke to you most, and I'll pray for your life. Because remember, when an Aquarian awakens to divine love, the whole world feels the change.